Larry Joe was charged with theft and housebreaking after all those years. He was sentenced to 5.5 years in prison. See how Larry dealt with double tragedy while in jail and find out how he rose to stardom.
Right, this is a kitchen where we have our 3 meals for the day.
This footage was taken while Larry was serving his prison sentence. For a man who lived as a free spirit, prison walls were unbearable.
It actually feels like a part of you dies, you know, before anything else happened, just like a part of you dies. And I went in and they locked it, and I was like, yeah. For me, I think the biggest experience for me was like helplessness, feeling helpless, like nobody can actually help you here, nobody.
Little did he know that the worst was still to come.
I went in, and about 2 weeks into my sentence, my father died, and I wasn't allowed to go to his funeral, so that was very, very painful. 3 months after my father died, my baby daughter passed away, and that was like thunder hitting me down and out. And I didn't have anybody to share my emotions with. I didn't want to share it with the fellow prisoners, because inside prison you're supposed to be hardcore.
Heartbroken and on the verge of cracking, Larry asked to be locked in solitary confinement with a pen, paper and a guitar.
So on my first day in the single cell the night, I was sitting there and I took out a book and I started writing all my emotions down on the first page. And I took out the guitar, because I wanted the guitar to make exactly the same sound as I was feeling inside my heart and in my soul. I want exactly that, and to match the words that I was saying, and that's how I started composing my own song.
His music and songwriting became his healing. Larry wrote more than 40 different songs in various languages, even collaborating with fellow prisoners and warders inspired by what they heard. From time to time, prison authorities escorted him to sing in community events, giving him a taste of the freedom that was to come. And that's how he met respected Cape Town music producer Aron Turest-Swartz.
While we were doing sound check, the people were starting to get restless. It was very hot that day, you know, and the MC came on stage and he said, "Is julle gereed vir Larry? Are you ready for Larry?" You know, everyone was screaming and shouting and going crazy. So I thought, Larry? Who's Larry, you know? So then this guy walked onto stage with his guitar and he started to play. So he came to pack up his guitar next to where I was standing with my keyboard, and I just asked him, "Hey man, who are you? What are you doing here?" And that's when he said he was an inmate in the prison. I couldn't believe it, you know, and then he showed me on the side of the stage there were 4 wardens waiting for him.
So like you've got a life plan now?
Aaron was inspired. For the next year, the two stayed in contact.
I must go sentence by sentence. That's what I wanted to do yesterday.
The vision that I had was of the impact he could have as a role model. You know, coming out of prison and actually having a successful career, and especially as a musician, that I think a lot of young people could really look up to, admire, but also learn from his mistakes.
And then a daring idea was born, recording Larry's album inside prison.
I started thinking, you know, if he's in there and no one can hear him, no one can see him, he can't talk to people, he can't share his story and his gift with people, you know, maybe I actually need to go in there and find a way of capturing it in a way that, you know, people can see and hear his music and his story. So I started talking to the Correctional Services Department.
Correctional Services liked the idea. Larry was on his way to the top.
So, this is Cell Studios. We're recording the Larry album. Come inside.
Hey, 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 hey. Listen to the words that I say, and come to think I'm lying.
After only 2 years behind bars, Larry was released in December 2010. The same day, his album was launched. Out of jail and free at last, Larry's career took off like a rocket.
So honored to have you here. Larry Joe, welcome.
It's a pleasure being here, thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
With exciting local and international invitations to perform. Now recording another album, this time in a proper studio.
First of all, I'm so proud of myself for finally living my dream and making effort in realizing my dream, making my dream come true.
When I was young and feeling kinda naughty, hiding and pretending so everybody thought I was strong. Now I'm going back to where I came from. Hope she had forgiven me for everything I ever did wrong. Now I know my soul is free, my melody, my mind, my melody, my mind, my melody.
Well, from Cape Town, it's goodbye for this week. Join us again next time as we explore the lives of those who dare to dream. My name is Mphola Gaje. Cheers.
My melody, my melody.